you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Gina, and today you guys, I want to share with you my review on the new Morphe foundation. Yes! I actually got the Morphe foundation and the concealer, so I am super excited to show you guys what exactly I thought about this foundation and this concealer. The foundation retails for $18 at Ulta and Morphe.com, and the concealer retails for $9 at Morphe and Ulta as well. I am super excited to be trying out this foundation, and I cannot wait to show you guys what exactly I think about this foundation. Before we get on to the video, I want to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel. I will be doing different videos with makeup, lifestyle, motherhood, different things, you guys. So I ask that you please give me a subscribe, that you click that little bell so you will be informed when I post a new video, and maybe share a comment with me. Maybe tell me that you're new or something, and maybe comment something down below. So I'm gonna cut the chit chat and I'm gonna get straight to the video so you guys can see with your own eyes what exactly are my thoughts about this foundation and this concealer. So let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna get right to it. We are going to be testing the one and the only Morphe foundation. Yes! So this baby right here is brand spanking new. I got it at Ulta, and I am so glad that I was able to go to Ulta to go check it out and see shade I should have gotten. I really had a hard time because there's so many shades. The variety is huge. I believe it's 60 colors, and I mean there's from this to that literally. So I had I'm usually always on the first 3 shades in the range, so I was testing out different shades, and you know, of course I tried the first 3, and then I saw, I was like, they look a little too white, so I went to the 4th one, which looked really good. You know what, I'm all for it. I'm taking this 4th color, and you know, I grabbed it off the shelf and I started walking around, and I noticed that it oxidized and it looked a little bit darker, so I was like, go get a lighter shade so it can fit me perfectly and it can look super nice, super cute, and be ready to go. So now is the real test on my face. I already have a bare face. I just have daily cream that I put on, and I have a primer, and that is it. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First, I am actually gonna tell you what shade I got, F1.30, and this is what it looks like. Well, the box, very cute. And I actually got the concealer as well. So on the concealer, I got the C1.25. So this is what it looks like in the packaging. So I thought it was pretty cool that they came in these little packages because it gives you a more upscale feeling, not so much of a drugstore. When I think of Morphe, I really don't think of it as drugstore, but the prices are pretty much drugstore prices, but the quality is pretty good. So hopefully these babies are as good as I think they're gonna be. So yes, they come in these little boxes, and the foundation claims to be a 24-hour long wear, sweat proof girl, transfer resistant girl, and water resistant. Yes, I'm living for it. So this one says that it's great for all skin types, so that is amazing because anybody can rock it. And as for the concealer, this one claims to be an instant full-on concealing power, blendable multitasking formula free of fragrance and parabens. So I'm all for this too. Let's see what this is all about. So like I said, I have nothing completely on, just my moisturizer and my primer. So I am going to do a full face, full coverage. I'm really not going to do much today. I think probably just clean and, you know, do some things here and there, some senora life things, some mom life things, but I want to do a full face just so I can see how good this foundation is. So by full face, I usually start off with concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and open the concealer. And it looks pretty white. It looks pretty pale, but your girl is pale. I'm usually, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm usually the first 3 shades. So you know, your girl's a little white. So I'm gonna go ahead and usually do on a day that I'm gonna go out and I want my makeup to look really good. So I usually apply some, ooh, this applicator just pop in. Apply some on my under eyes, do a little bit of a fan here. I got a little scratch. Ugh, right there. Apply some right here in the nose area because I have bad allergies. Apply some right here. My little scar right there. And I mean, I'm full of scars, but it's alright. So that's what I usually tend to do on a regular day. I cover my mommy bags and I do a little here and I do a little bit of there and just a little, you know, so that is what I did. I am going to use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and I'm going to apply a little bit of my Smashbox water onto it, just one little pump, and let's blend it out. So, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror behind me, but it is a little far, so let's see. So it looks like it blends out pretty easy. It's not one of those type of concealers that takes a while for you to blend out. Like, it really just blends out really nice and smooth. So let's see. It's nice and creamy and the applicator is really nice. Like, you can get that product out. I've been looking ghostly, but it's okay. Let's see. So obviously I only concealed some areas, which it'll look a little bit weird because on the areas that I didn't conceal, like right in here, it looks, you can see my redness peeking through, but everywhere else it looks like it did a good job at covering. So it looks pretty good. I low-key want to put some on my cheekbones where I have my redness, but I don't want to, should I? I don't want to do a whole face doing concealer pretty much. I want to kind of just do a little on the area that I didn't, just to cover a little bit of that redness. I usually don't do this, honestly. I just do like what I actually did, but since, you know, since that's the only color that's peeking through, I might as well just cover it up and use it as a good concealing primer to be ready for a full face of foundation. So it does a really good job actually at covering all the redness, because right now I just look, you know, white. I just look pale. Right now I just look all one color on like my cheek area, which it covered my redness. So it actually does a pretty good job. Obviously you can tell my eyes, I didn't conceal them, so you can tell the color of my underskin of my skin, so you can tell the difference, and it did a really good job at covering that. So we're gonna go ahead and move along to the foundation. So the foundation, like I said, it is F1.30, and when I saw this foundation, right away it gave me L'Oreal Infallible vibes. I am completely obsessed with that foundation. That foundation is life to me. That's like my go-to die-hard foundation. I always end up going back to that foundation. It's literally my favorite. So it gave me that vibe. It really looks like it. It's really sleek, just like that other foundation. So I want to see how good this is. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and I am going to apply it to my Wet n Wild brush. This is a flat kabuki brush, I believe, and this one is clean, surprisingly. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it on here. What I did, I just did a little circle and some in the middle, as you can see. So that is enough for me, and I am going to apply my Smashbox water. I always do this with every foundation, so let's go ahead and try it out. Hopefully it's not too light. I low-key think it might be a little light, but if it oxidizes, it'll look better eventually with time. So we're gonna do some dabbing around here. So it is a little white, but oh, it definitely is full coverage, as you can see. It looks like I'm literally just throwing some harina, some flour to my face, but maybe once I blend it in, it'll work. Cause your girl is light skinned. Do you see the difference? Let me see if I can show you the difference between, I literally look like I literally look like those guys, the ones that do that whatever thing, the hand thing. Oh my god, I cannot take myself seriously. I think, oh my god, my foundation is whiter than my teeth. I think I got the wrong color. I mean, I don't know. Jesus. It's a little on the white side. Or maybe I put too much. I don't know. Am I doing too much? I hate, like, I know I'm light. I know I'm, you know, pale. But I hate looking extra pale, you know? Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'd rather look a little darker. I mean, I'm okay with my skin color, but like foundation wise, like I hate doing super, oh my god, this is like super white. But I don't know, it looks like it could be a match. Is this your match? Oh my god, I cannot. Well, for sure, let me tell you that, no, I look crazy. Like, my lips look crazy. Everything looks crazy. I look a little white, like a little Casper. But it really is full coverage. Like, there's nothing peeking through, honestly. Like, nothing. No redness. As you can see, there's nothing peeking through. I can assure you this thing is super full coverage, and the finish is actually really, really nice. Like, I might have gotten the wrong color, or maybe once I finish everything up and I do my bronzing and it oxidizes a little bit, you know, it'll be a bomb color for me because, you know, obviously I'm a pale girl. I'm a little on the pale side, but once I do the bronzing and, you know, everything else, it'll probably be a good match. But to be completely honest, like, it really covers everything. Like, it's crazy. It feels really good. Like, it doesn't feel cakey. Like, I might have put a little too much. I could have just done one little circle and not at the middle, but I really do like how it looks. So I want to go ahead and finish everything off and then judge it, because like I said, if it oxidizes to my color, well then, you know, I'm in for the win. But if it doesn't, well then I'm gonna be a little bit whiter, and I mean, that's okay. I can always return it and get a different color. But I honestly do like you see how, so this is like what it looks like in the tube, and this is how I look. I did my full face with the foundation and the concealer. I honestly think that this has some amazing coverage. It really is full coverage. Like, if you're not a full coverage girl, I would definitely stay away from it, because this will give you an instant full on foundation. But the good thing about it is that it does not feel heavy. Like, there's some foundations out there that, you know, they say they're full coverage, they give you that, and then once you put it on, you're like, oh, I just can't wait to wash this off. Well, this one is not like that. This one is a full coverage foundation, but it honestly feels really good. Like, you can feel that you're wearing foundation, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my whole face. I am going to do my bronzing and, you know, add a little bit of color to my skin, and come back and show you what it looks like after I'm done, you know, doing my regular routine. Hey girls, so this is my last check-in. I actually only got to do one check-in, and in that check-in I literally just recorded myself because I was really feeling it, but it is pretty late already. So already been 7 hours, and excuse the hair, but my honest thoughts about this foundation. Are you ready? Are you ready? My daughter's saying see, and she's ready. Right, mommy? Hi. Oh, she thinks you're so funny. So my honest thoughts about this foundation is that it is a very good foundation. I honestly think it is a very good foundation, but I made the mistake of getting a shade that is a little too light. It does match me, but I still feel like I am a little too bright. I feel like if I probably mixed it in with a little bit darker shade, it would be the perfect hint for me. So I might try a different shade, but besides the shade, I think that it did a really good job. So I personally do have texture, and I am expecting a miracle from God for my texture to just completely go away, because hello, it's something that I have, and obviously it's not gonna go away just by adding foundation. Of course, there's some foundations that make your texture look 10 times worse, and that's just horrible, and I've had that experience, and I've actually talked about it in one of my vlogs, I believe. A foundation that made me look terrible, like I literally almost wanted to cry. But then there's other foundations that help you hide that texture and make your skin look nice and smooth, and I believe that this is one of those foundations. It is very full coverage, but not the type of full coverage where you feel like you are wearing flour on your face, if you know what I mean, like something super heavy. Like it feels super lightweight for being a full coverage foundation. And if you saw the beginning of the video when I was putting it on, like you can tell that I'm wearing foundation. Like that thing was white, but once you get to work with it, it eventually sinks into your skin and your color. Like now I feel like it definitely matches me, even though I'm still terca, como quien dicen, that I want a little bit more color. So that's another deal. I'll eventually just get another darker shade, or maybe I'll get a darker concealer, and that'll help out a little bit. I can do a little bit of contouring, or who knows, I'm gonna try different methods. But just wearing it itself today, I actually did really like it. I know my thoughts are over the place. I talk about one thing and talk about the other, but here are the main things. So one of the things is that it is full coverage. It literally is full coverage because it covers everything. That's a good point. Another good point is that it does not feel heavy for being full coverage. So that is completely amazing, because ain't nobody want to have a cake face and literally feel like you have a whole cake in your face, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if that makes sense, but I've literally had times where I'm wearing a full coverage foundation and I just can't wait to wash it off. So number 3, it does not emphasize my texture, which is a huge plus for me, because no girl wants to see themselves in the mirror and just see their texture just coming through the foundation. The worst feeling. It brings you down, and it's a no-no. So that's number 3. Number 4, super affordable, and the best part is that you can possibly now find it at Ulta, where I found it, and you can use a coupon. So hello, go get it, girl. And yeah, those are my main reasons why I like this foundation. Of course, I am going to give it some time, and I'm going to keep on wearing it and see if this definitely is my color, or if I need to bump it up to another color. But other than that, I really think that this is a great foundation for $18. I think that this is definitely a high quality foundation. So I definitely recommend you guys to go get it. But yeah, ladies, I am so oh, moza. But yeah, that is my review on this foundation. Thank you so much for watching it. I know that this part here is very informal, but I just wanted to be real and literally let you see what it looks like and why I liked it. I will maybe keep y'all updated, maybe later make a foundation video of my top 3 foundations that I love. I'm also gonna make another video on the new Infallible foundation from L'Oreal, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say, so thank you so much for watching this video, and let me take you to my outro. I hope that that you guys really enjoyed this review of the Morphe foundation and the concealer. This is completely my honest review. Obviously, purchased these items with my money, so I am telling you exactly how I feel about these two products. So thank you so much for watching this video till this point. I want to go ahead and send you a super big virtual hug for watching this video till the end. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and again, subscribe. So I will see you in my next video. Many blessings to you. Adios.
Bye.
Bye, mama. Oh, my